Hey guys, going to take a look at a stove I got today from Battlebox. If you're not familiar with what Battlebox is, they're a subscription service. So you subscribe to it for X amount of dollars. They will send you a box each month that's got all sorts of goodies in it that have to do with survival or camping or backpacking, things of that nature. So effective as of this video anyway, I got this particular one April 1st of 2016. Their default box, so when you initially sign up for Battlebox, you're going to receive Mission 13, which is their actual camping box. It's geared specifically towards camping. So I wanted to get that one. I got the pro version of it, which was $100. I found a 10% off coupon, so I actually ended up getting it for $90, I think it was. Comes with this stove as well as a tent, some other goodies. So I just wanted to take a look at the stove. I plan on using a tent soon, possibly this weekend, and so maybe get a chance to take a look at that. But the stove is an alcohol stove. It's a comes with a 24 ounce 800 milliliter pot with it, the main pot anyway, and then a smaller pot that you can actually just use as the lid. The stove itself is sort of it's a transient knockoff is what it is if you've ever used a transient stove. I actually have one that I bought myself that I've used a lot of times. This one I just got off Amazon for like 11 or 12 bucks. Comes with this little pot stand. So I am familiar with the stove and they work good. Basically you just unscrew it, pour your alcohol in here, light it, and it's got the rings around here that are gonna keep it burning. The lid that comes with it, this is going to be your snuff ring, or you can put it out like that and actually use it as a simmer, so works pretty good. So the way you kind of assemble this, you're going to take this piece and it just slides into the base here. You put your stove right down there. Metal piece here, and your pot goes on top. So pretty simple setup, and then you can use this of course as a lid. So pretty simple setup. So I'm going to take this outside and do some burn tests, and we'll take a look and see how well it actually works. Okay, so we're going to try this with 16 ounces of water. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but I've got that filled up to 16 ounces, which is typically what a Mountain House meal is going to take. Usually 2 cups, maybe 2 1/4 on some of them, right around that. So we'll see how long it takes to get this to a boil here. So now with this stove, you want to use, you can use denatured alcohol or heat in a yellow bottle. I prefer to use denatured alcohol. I use these little bottles to carry it in. I got this, I think I got it at REI. It's a 4-ounce bottle. You can get them at Walmart too. I just put some markings on there for ounces. They're not exact, but they're pretty close. And one thing that I do to keep these from leaking, because they will leak if you don't, but I put some plumber's tape right around the top there. And I've been using this same bottle now for, at least a year. Haven't had any issues with it leaking at all. You can see it doesn't leak at all. So I recommend if you're going to use one of these, just put yourself some plumber's tape on there. That'll take care of that. So let's set this up here. Let's go ahead and put our alcohol in there. I've got about an ounce in there right now, maybe a little bit over an ounce. Should be enough. I've typically found with these, with this one anyway, because it always depends kind of on your windscreen too, which just has actually a good windscreen with it. But an ounce is going to get you right around 10 minutes burn time. So you go ahead and dump that in there. One other thing I found that you can do is just drip a little around the edges here. That way it's easier to get started. Should make it easier to light anyway. We'll see. Yeah, there it goes. Now with this gas, it is really difficult to see when they're lit, so you just kind of have to, yep, it's lit, all right. Put your hand over it to see. Put this on. I have found with the handle on this, it's supposed to just simply come together. This one has a tendency of wanting to pull through, which is okay. It's still going to work just fine. And also, I have found with using this type of pot before, when it comes with the plastic around it, that eventually this plastic is most likely going to burn off. Now on this one, this is the third time that I've used this one. And it hasn't. It gets hot, but not so hot you can't touch it there. So just put the top on it here. And I'll do I don't have a stopwatch, and I'm using my phone to record this, so I'm just gonna keep time here on my watch and kind of get an idea of how long it takes to burn. So I'll check back, or to boil rather, so I'll check back when it gets to a boil and let you know what my findings were. So that's right at just a little over 8 minutes it took for, this is 16 ounces of water, to start boiling. Now let's let it run now and see how long it's going to take, or how long it's actually going to go before it flames out here. Yeah, completely out. 11 minutes. Let me see if I can remember how this thing goes back together now. So one thing that I do, it comes with this little cloth, which I'll just keep in here. Put it down in there and keep it from rattling. And also my bottle, which, like I said before, it hasn't leaked on me, but I do keep it inside of a baggie as well, just to make sure, because you never know. So, I have a couple of these, so I'm just actually going to keep this one inside of here, and it should fit okay. Maybe. Notice this thing's a little cumbersome to get back in the bag, supplied bag. Not too bad. There you have it. Thanks for watching, guys.